All right, what is going on, people? You already know who this is. This is Adam here, representing Modern Fitness. I don't even gotta say it, but number one, all right, thank you guys so much for the support on the how to calculate your calories video. You guys absolutely killed it, all right? So, this video here, I'm going to be showing you how to use a food scale as well as reading nutrition labels, all right? I mentioned that in the video. And in this video here, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do that. So, it is way easier than most of you guys think, and it does not take that long, I promise you. It's like 30 seconds, maybe a minute at most. You can't tell me you don't have that amount of time. So, I'm going to be showing you some example foods right now. All right, so we got some olive oil, lower sugar maple and brown sugar oatmeal, pre-made jasmine rice, a big bag of organic brown rice that is not cooked yet, natural, just like me, peanut butter, and some turkey lunch meat, all right? And of course you got your food scale. So, starting out here with the olive oil, if you want to take a little look at the label here. As you see, you got your fats, your carbs, your proteins. Those are your macros, all right? So those are what make up these calories. Now these are your calories are usually rounded up, all right? So as you see, one serving is 1 tablespoon, all right? Very easy. Get you throw focus. You can see that it says 1 tablespoon. You pour the olive oil in here and that's 1 serving, right? 1 serving is 14 grams of fat, 0 carbs, 0 protein. Very easy. Now, for something like oatmeal that is already in packets, this is even easier. Don't even have to weigh this out. So look, serving size is 1 packet, 2 grams of fat, 24 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of protein. So that you don't even need to weigh that out. You just write down what the 1 packet is. So this rice here, okay? Now pay attention, all right? So, servings per container, there is 2, all right? So, this shows for 1 serving, 3 grams of fat, 47 carbs, 4.5 grams of protein. So if you eat this whole thing, you're gonna take these macros, fats, carbs, and protein, you times them by 2 because this is 2 servings, okay? If you wanna eat just 1, obviously you're gonna cut this in half and only eat half of it. If you don't have to be exact, just estimate about half and eat that. Or you can fit the whole thing in if you want to do that as well. And now the next thing here. So if you want to save money and you're going to buy uncooked rice, what you do is you measure this stuff out dry, okay? Do not measure it cooked. So for example, if I make a whole cup of rice, that's 4 servings because 1 serving is a 1/4 cup. So obviously 1.5 grams of fats, 39 carbs, and 4 grams of protein. Now when you cook rice, especially brown rice, it's 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. When you cook it in the water, the rice swells up and the serving size is going to, I believe it doubles or quadruples, all right? So that's why I always weigh this stuff uncooked. When I cook it, I cook 4 servings. I cook the whole thing. I weigh all of it out on the food scale here. And then I divide it by 4 because I made 4 servings, all right? So that's how you do regular brown rice. Peanut butter here. As you see, 2 tablespoons or 32 grams. 15 grams of fat, 8 grams of carbs, 7 grams of protein. So what I do, I'll take the lid off. I'll set this on here. Now everything is going to be in ounces or grams. There is another option for pounds, okay? Which more often than not, you're probably not going to use that. So ounces, grams. Remember, peanut butter is in grams. So set it to grams. Obviously, when you take the lid off, you'll zero it out. I take a spoon, scoop it out until I get 32 grams. That is 1 serving, okay? 15 grams of fat, 8 carbs, 7 protein. Pretty easy. Okay, as far as for meat, this stuff is always going to be in ounces. So, zero this out. Switch back over to ounces. Take this off here. So, as you see, the serving here is 2 ounces. 1 gram of fat, 2 carbs, 10 grams of protein. We'll take the meat out of here, put it on here. If you have it on bread or something, put the bread on here, zero it out. Take your meat, weigh out 2 ounces on here, okay? Now, I don't have any chicken out right now, but say I had raw chicken instead of this. If you were to weigh that raw chicken and say you had 6 ounces of raw chicken, by the time you cooked it, it's only gonna be about 3 ounces, okay? So when it comes to chicken and beef and turkey that's uncooked, you always weigh your meat out after it is cooked. That way you get a more accurate number. This is where I also recommend MyFitnessPal or just Googling, say, boneless, skinless chicken breast macros, and it'll tell you the serving size, how many calories and all that and whatnot it is. Another example here, this is my protein, 32 grams. Those are the macros. We'll take this out, back to grams, weigh out 32 grams. Those are your macros. All right, so as you see, weighing your food out is not that hard. It does not take much time at all, okay? Now, when you're doing your weight loss and you're doing your macros, obviously you're gonna pay attention to your fats, carbs, and proteins to make sure you hit those macros every single day, okay? This is why I love macro counting, right? Eat whatever you want. You just need to be in a calorie deficit. That is the basis of weight loss. Calories in versus calories out. If you're eating in a calorie deficit, you're gonna lose weight. What happens when you go over the calories? You're gonna gain weight, right? It is stupid simple, okay? So here is an example of how I track my macros. All right, so I simply grab a piece of paper. It doesn't matter what it is. The smoothie, this was like a bunch of ingredients mixed together. This was the total. This is my bulking smoothie. Obviously, this has a ton of calories. So, actually, to be exact, it is this number divided by 2 because the other day I drank a 2,528 calorie smoothie, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt miserable after. But don't worry about that. So I had a smoothie that was a fat content, carbs, protein. For example, here I ate 4 ounces of chicken. I know chicken has no fat, no carbs, and 6 grams of protein per 1 ounce. I ate 4 ounces, so 6 times 4 is 24. The rice, I actually ate 3 servings of. So I ate a whole one of these, and I ate a half of another one. So it was 7.5 grams of fat, 141 carbs, 13.5 protein. This day I made a top round sirloin steak. It was 4 ounces. I googled the macros. It was 4.5 grams of fat. 4.5 grams of fat, 0 carbs, and 26 grams of protein. I also ate a baked potato. I googled the macros again. I estimated that. Again, I ate the other half of the pack of rice that day, so I added that. And I put a half a tablespoon of olive oil onto my steak. And I believe I had, so obviously here I ate some more stuff down here, which I just wrote down. I didn't write the names by chance, but that is how I total my macros for the day, okay? So this day I ended up hitting 389 grams of carbs and 160 grams of protein, which I know this day I did make 200 grams of protein or 200 grams of carbs in just pasta. This day was a 600 gram of carb day. Fat content, I don't really worry about that when bulking. I just make sure I hit over 60 or 70 grams per day. And protein, as you see, 160 grams. I did eat the pasta, which this put me at 180 per day. So obviously I'm eating a lot of protein, I'm eating a ton of carbs and a lot of fats, but I am trying to gain weight. Obviously when I cut down, all of these numbers are coming way down besides the protein. So that is how I track my calories. It is very easy. It does not take much time at all. And the good thing about it, like I said, you can almost eat anything at all, or anything that you want. Now, let me show you really quick. If you want to find your calories, so these are my carbs here. 1 carb equals 4 calories. 1 protein equals 4 calories. And 1 fat, oops, this pencil sucks, equals 9 calories. So I'll just throw a random number here and say I ate 70 grams of fat. Okay, 389 grams of carbs, 160 grams of protein. So what I do, I add these two together, 389 plus 160, and then I take these two numbers, I add them, it equals something, times it by 4, that equals your total calories. All right, wow, this pencil is terrible. So that is your carbs plus the protein. Fat, say I ate 70 grams, times that by 9 equals some number, and that will be your calories and fat. Add those two together, and that gives you your total calories for the day. This pencil is terrible. So it is not hard at all to count your calories, count your macros. I just showed you that just for the information. All I worry about is hitting my macros for the day, my fats, my carbs, and my proteins, okay? Those are what make up all of your calories, so as long as you're hitting those, you're gonna hit your total daily calories, all right? Hope I helped you guys out on this one. Very simple video. Again, if you guys have questions, you know where to find me at. Everything will be in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.